Welcome back to Up to Something Outdoors. Today's video, how to remove a 5.7 liter OMC engine from a giant cabin cruiser. Quick side note, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, if you look at my playlist section, there's a whole how-to section on videos on how to remove outdrives, both OMC and MerCruiser and MerCruiser engines, in case that's what you're also looking for. Let's dig in. Now these steps can be done in any order, doesn't really matter. They're going to have two engine mounts, one on this side and one on this side. Each one has two 3/4 inch lag bolts going into the deck. So we're going to remove all four of those. Sometimes a swivel head is useful. Most of the time I can get by with just this. Next, since we already have the 3/4 socket out, let's get the two bolts that attach the engine to the transom assembly. They're two large bolts or nuts going like this. On OMCs, like this one, the nut comes off and you end up lifting the engine up over top of the bolts. The bolts are captive on the bottom. MerCruiser does it the opposite. They have the nuts captive on the bottom and the bolts going down. 6 one way, half dozen the other. All right, both of those are off. Next, we're going into disconnecting these. These are the exhaust bellows. You can do it with just a screwdriver or a 5/16 driver. I find the 5/16 driver to be much more useful. Quick side note here though, tip, you can back these off part way and just loosen them. I find it vastly less frustrating to just take the extra couple seconds and remove it completely. I can't tell you how many times I've had them bind up on me as I'm lifting the engine and I have to get off the tractor or whatever to pull them off more. Even just a tiny little bit in the way will prevent it from coming off, twists, binds, etc. So do yourself a favor, take the extra 10 or 15 seconds now and just pull them off completely. Next, we can disconnect the power cords. OMC has this nice little clamp assembly that holds them together. So you got to pop that off like that. This is all your electrical controls. Like that. And then you'll have a secondary little plug over on this side. Now, you got that disconnected. Next, I'm going to take off the cables. You can do this several different ways. These are just a cotter pin. I like to straighten them as much as I can. But, another little tidbit, I like using end cutters to get cotter pins out. Seems to work better than pliers because it doesn't slip off at all. You can actually get a good bite on the cotter pin when you turn it. Just seems to work better. This clamp here, just like on this side, has just got a nut on the back side. So get yourself a wrench, take it off. Last, got one more cable on this side. This one does not have the nuts backing on it. Just a couple cotter pins. And we slide that one off. Now I got all three of those disconnected. Next up, we're going to disconnect the fuel line down here. You can either disconnect it and pull it off the fitting, or just cut it. Since this boat's getting scrapped anyways, I'm just going to cut the rubber. Of course, if you're doing this and planning on putting it back in, you might want to back it off. Look to see where your battery cables are. Every boat's slightly different in how they have their batteries. Some have them on this side, some have it on that side. Some have dual batteries and have leads going each way. Check where your batteries are. Disconnect the batteries. Alright, last thing we need to do to get this engine out is going to be disconnect these. This is for the hydraulic power steering. The power steering pump's up on the front side of the engine. These two hoses run around the engine. Disconnect the two of them right here. And that's it. The whole engine's disconnected. Now you can just lift it straight up by method of your choice. If you have a tractor with a loader on the front, those work really well. Unfortunately, this boat's a little bit too tall for that. It's a 26 footer. My tractor doesn't lift that high. I'm gonna have to back it under a chain fall and lift it straight up. They got lift points on them here and here. Wrap yourself a chain. Helpful hint though, try to go as straight vertical as you can, not any forward or back movements. It'll bind up in the back on those two bolts that we said were captive. We need to lift them straight off that. You gotta lift them about that far up. But that's it. Very simple to take off. Same thing with Merc Cruisers. OMCs are actually even just slightly easier. Easy to do. Save yourself some money from a mechanic having to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day.